Hey everyone, how's it going? So what am I working on now? I got a 2011 Nissan Rogue with 162,300 miles on it. Customer's complaint is they have a transmission issue. It's the only thing it said. There was a drop off last night, so I figured let me just check it out and see what's going on. It's got no lights on, no check engine light or anything like that. But I'm running a scan on it right now, and the TCM does have a code in it. I don't know what yet. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, let's see what we got here. TCM's got a code, and the body control module's got a code. Got 5 codes. Let's create the report. Okay. Oh, that was a heck of a sneeze, huh? Alright, share, email. I know you've seen this a million times. Alright, so what are the actual codes? BCM, am I even concerned about that? Yeah, it's tires, tire type stuff. Transmission. P0725, engine speed. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Personally, I think it probably means that the transmission's slipping and the engine is overspeed. I think. I'm not positive. But let's take it for a ride, see what it does. We're going to go from there. He had no other complaints. That's it. Just thought he needed thought he had transmission problems. Now this is a CVT. So 99 times out of 100, when you have a problem with a CVT, it means you're replacing the CVT. As you all should know by now, I am not a fan of CVTs because they've made it so where there's almost nothing in them that you can actually repair. It's usually just a replacement. Sometimes you can replace a valve body, but normally when you get to that point, transmission is destroyed anyway. I can honestly say in the last 10 years of doing this, I've maybe seen one valve body actually fix anything, and who knows how long it lasted. I've seen probably a dozen valve bodies get replaced, and then almost immediately thereafter, the transmission had to get replaced. So, personally, I'm just not a fan of CVTs. I have seen people rebuild them. Yes, you can get some parts for them, but not a lot of people do it. So, let's take this for a ride and let's see what she does. Letting somebody across the street here. I'll tell you what, it's got a bad wheel bearing. Woo, it's got a bad wheel bearing. Alright, let me get up to my road there. Alright, so get to a safe point here. You can hear that whirring noise in the front end. Ooh, it gets much worse on the left. Hear it? And it should clear up to the right. I swear this thing's got a misfire too. Yeah, it clears up a little bit to the right. Gets louder to the left. So I was hoping with the scanner to be able to see like misfires or something, but there's nothing that I can actually see. I don't know why Nissan didn't give you any of that in 2011, but there's nothing there. Not even in OBD. I can go into OBD and read misfire data per cylinder, and all 4 of them say okay. Nothing actually says there's a fault. And I would think if it showed a fault, that it would set a code. So it's not doing that. But I swear this thing has a misfire. I can feel right there. Yeah, that's a definite misfire. That's not transmission, that's a misfire. I'm gonna have to see if I can't figure out what is going on here. So, I mean, I'm going to look up that code too that the transmission had. Is it possible that a misfire yeah, it's a misfire. Is it possible that a misfire could set a transmission code? Absolutely, I've seen it. Now we got to find out about that wheel bearing. That is really bad. It's really noisy. But I got to see. I'm curious. I'm going to look with my Snap-on scanner too, just out of curiosity. Every once in a while, you'll get something where one scanner will show something that the other scanner will not. It's rare, but it does happen. So I'm going to look with my Snap-on also, just to eliminate that possibility or probability. Possibility. Yeah, that's a word. This is definitely a misfire. I actually don't think this thing has a transmission issue per se. I think this is a misfire issue. It just every once in a while you get they refer to it as fish bite. Like, if you go fishing, you get a bite on your line, and the fishing rod goes like you get that little shudder. That's kind of the sensation you get in the vehicle. It's very mild, so I really think that this is going to be an ignition issue. All right, let's get back to the shop. Okay, so I did find it. It took me a little bit to find it, but I actually did find misfire counts. So I'm going to take this thing for a ride again and see what I can actually see. But as you see, unfortunately, sorry for the glare. I have no way around it. But yeah, so let me take this thing for a ride and see what we got. Because I'm pretty confident this thing's misfire. I might need somebody's assistance. Depends. Like, I'm hoping that when the bump situation happens, I'm hoping that it'll count it and it'll stay there. It won't just be like a momentary thing, because then I may not be able to see it. So, all right, let's go for a ride. So we got something here. And if you could see, cylinder 4, we had 3 misfire counts. So, and it's hard to tell. I can't focus because of the glare. It's hard to tell if it's happening feeling that bump, but I swear it feels like a misfire, so that's what I'm going to go with. I want to take a look at this wheel bearing situation that we got on this thing too, because it's pretty severe. And I'm going to say it's the right front. I should be able to hopefully roll it by hand and feel something. But then, see, now the counter went away. Check this out. So it's only there for a certain period of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the wheel bearings, then I'm going to swap coils and see if the misfire moves. Alright, so I got Nick up in the car right now. We're going to spin this thing up. Yeah. This one you could definitely hear. Oh, this one too. All right, hang on a second. Let me go get something that I can listen to this with. All right, hold on. My little portable stethoscope. Do the ear trick. I take it and I go right here. And then I go like this. All right, spin it up. All right, you can shut it off. All right, so it's both wheel bearings actually doing it. Okay. So we're gonna call a customer about the wheel bearings, see what they want to do there. But I also noticed this underneath the hood here. These 4 coils look new. So this is cylinder 1, that's cylinder 4 underneath there. So we're gonna have to talk to the customer, make sure they want me to go ahead and continue diagnostics, and go from there. But unfortunately, it is the end of the day, so this is going to have to wait till tomorrow. All right. Hopefully you're getting something out of my videos. If you are, hit that like button. Good, please subscribe. All right, guys, have a great day. Keep wrenching.